everybody. I'm here with you today to do an introductory video for Fanatical.Fiction. Um, we are a YA blog group, book blog group. I'm off today. Anyways, it was started by Lauren at the Northern Plunder, and I had met her on Twitter, and she asked me to check out this post, and so I did. After I had commented on one of her reviews, and I thought this group sounded very interesting, so I wanted to give it a shot. So I emailed her, and I'm so glad that she allowed me to be a part of this awesome group. I'm excited to be doing more vlogs and videos for everybody to see. So I'll get to the introduction. My name is Kayla, and I run 2 blogs, actually 3, but I won't get into the third one right now. The first one that I own is Bingle Reads. It's my young adult book blog. The second one that I own is Reading on the Wild Side, and that's my adult book blog. And so those are the 2 websites that I own. And I started blogging in December of 2011. I was looking up a book, and I wanted to see the reviews on it. Can't remember what book it is. I know it was a romance book, and I came across Urban Girl Reader. Her blog is a romance blog, and I fell in love with it, and then that led me to other blogs, and then I became totally obsessed, and I went around reading everybody's blogs and fell in love with them, and decided to start my own in December. So when I first started my blog, it was called Simply Kayla's Book Reviews, and then it was strictly romance back then. So after a few months, I discovered the YA genre. I had read some YA books, but I had never heard it termed as young adult genre, and I fell in love with the genre. So I turned Simply Kayla's Book Reviews into a young adult book blog, and I renamed it Bingle Reads, and got it redesigned and everything by the lovely Sheila. And so that's how Bingle Reads came to be. I will have been blogging for 6 months on June 18th, and then a couple months after, I had changed the name to Bingle Reads and made a young adult book blog, I really missed my romance blog, and so I started Reading on the Wild Side, which is my adult romance blog, and I love it. I have an amazing partner who, she's my partner for Reading on the Wild Side. Her name is Ariane Cruz. She actually has her own blog too. She has a young adult blog, so we get the best of both worlds. We get our own young adult blogs, and then we, have our adult book blog together. So it's really fun. So today I'm going to talk to you about a book that blew my mind this year, and I was going to talk to you guys about Embraced by Jessica Shervington, and then The Fault in Our Stars popped up, and that book was super epic. If you have not read any of John Green's books, I suggest you do. When somebody first suggested that I read a John Green book, I was like, that does not sound like the name of an author that I would like to read. And I was proved way wrong, because one day I left my Nook somewhere, and I was left there with only The Fault in Our Stars. And from page 1 I was hooked. It's about a girl named Hazel and a guy named Augustus, and she has cancer and he doesn't, or you'll just have to figure out later on in the book what his deal is. But Augustus goes to the support group that Hazel attends with one of his friends, who also has eye cancer, and that's how they meet. And then everything flies from there. It's so emotional, and I cried like a baby. I don't usually cry when I read books, but this one brought tears to my eyes. I was crying so much. There were so many tears in my eyes that I could not even read the book because I couldn't see through my tears. But I fell in love with this book. It's a beautiful story. I love Hazel's character, how realistic she is, and how death doesn't scare her. She just, I don't know, she's very, inspirational character. And Augustus is amazing. He's so poetic, and he turns everything into some kind of symbolism. He walks around, thinking life is a metaphor, and so I really love his character too. But that's the book of this year that blew my mind. My Danish foreign exchange student, she was staying with me for a week. She went with me to Walmart, and she bought the what's it called? She bought a series, a box series, and then I saw that Walmart had The Fault in Our Stars signed, and around here Walmart doesn't usually have good books, but they've started to get a very good selection, so I decided to buy it because it was autographed, and I'm so glad that I did. So that is it. I look forward to doing more vlogs for you guys to see, and I look forward to, doing more with Fanatical About Fiction. I love the name that they came up with, and I think that this is going to be really fun. So I look forward to you guys seeing me again soon. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I gotta stop this thing.